This is episode 105. So imagine this. Imagine you could get your website visitors to read your entire article. Every reader would get all the information that they needed and even more. And by the end of it, they'll transform themselves from readers into a lead. Or even better, they become your high paying customers. But right now, that's probably far from happening. None of your blog articles are being read. Your bounce rates are through the roof. Your conversion rates are abysmal. And maybe you're just about to give up. But it doesn't have to be this way. The secret to the best SEO copywriting is in this episode. I will be uncovering the bridge model that you can implement with ease and get the leads and customers that you desire from your website. So let's get started. Welcome to the Calm Marketer Podcast. My name is Kenneth Fong, a digital marketer on a mission to help businesses thrive. I'll bring you on my marketing journey where you'll get to learn from my experiences as an INFP navigating an extroverted world and get actionable marketing tips for your business. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Now let's begin. So I wanted to talk about SEO copywriting today and specifically tell you about the bridge model. So what is the bridge model? The bridge model is essentially a framework that you can use in your SEO copywriting to hook people and pull emotion out of them and encourage them and kind of force them to naturally read your entire website, your entire blog article, your article on your website. Now, this is a pretty unique trick that I haven't seen many websites implement. I have seen a handful and they work extremely, extremely well. Matthew Woodward is one SEO that uses the bridge model in a lot of his articles, and that's how I learned about it, and it really works great. So it's basically a framework that you can follow, and I'll go over the framework with you. And this framework can be used for any article, and I recommend in the beginning of the article to kind of hook your reader, pull emotion out of them, and encourage them to not only read the beginning of the article, but to devour the entire article and turn them into a lead or even a customer. So here is how the bridge model works. It's 3 steps. So the first step is the desired situation. So this is where you let them picture where they want to be. So picture that ideal situation that they are dreaming of. And the second step is to pinpoint the current situation. So bring them back down to earth, right? So the first part is kind of showing them what's the possibilities, what their dreams are. The second step is to push them all the way down to their current situation, really hook their emotion and really pull the negatives that their current situation has, right? And then the third and final step is the bridge. So you need to offer the bridge. So offer the bridge from their desired situation. Offer the bridge from their current situation to their desired situation. So you need that bridge to connect the two, right? And this will position your article as the solution to get from where they are to where they want to be. Okay, so it needs all 3 to really create a truly effective intro for your articles. All right, and if you haven't noticed, in this episode's intro, I did use the bridge model, right? I talked about how you can create blog articles that will be devoured by your site readers and they will become a lead or even better, paying customers. And then the second part is where I was talking about how your blog articles are not being read, high bounce rates, and your conversion rates are abysmal, right? So I kind of put you back down to earth. And the third part is where I tell you about this best SEO copywriting secret, which is the bridge model. And I let you know that in this episode, I will be talking to you about the bridge model. And that leads us to right now. So um, definitely use the bridge model to start off all of your blog articles. Okay. And um, this will hook them. This will hook them. And you want to hook people, because if you don't hook people, they will just bounce off and read another article or go about their day. So you want them to be hooked and scroll down the page to learn more about what you want to publicize out there. So you want to make sure they follow these 5 things. So your bridge needs to follow these 5 things. So it needs to match the search query, right? So in terms of SEO copywriting, you need to make sure that the search query that you want to rank for is mentioned in the intro. And then the second thing is it needs to contain emotion. So use emotional words. So abysmal, terrible, sad, happy, exciting, love, right? Use words that contain emotion. And next thing, you need to pose a question. So always ask a lot of questions. Questions can be things like simple, right? Or how great would that be? Or doesn't that work? Or but right now it doesn't seem like that, doesn't it? So those types of simple questions make people kind of continue to read. And you need to add a promise. So what's the promise? So you need to promise them that you will give them whatever they are looking for, right? And then the last thing is it needs to preview the content, right? So give them a little bit of information about how they will learn, or how they will get that promise, how they will get that thing that you promised them. And it could be just a few simple sentences, maybe one sentence. Okay. So my promise is the bridge model. I'll giving you the bridge model that you can use to implement on your blog articles, right? So there is a cheat sheet. There is the bridge model cheat sheet that you can use. You can just basically fill in the blanks with your content, but the structure is there. And I recommend to use this cheat sheet for every single blog article that you write. Okay. And this is the bridge model that will literally increase your conversion rates, reduce your bounce rates, and actually have people read your article. You know, you spend hours and hours on them and you want people to read them. So I will share this cheat sheet with you. Just go to bit.ly/the calm marketer. That's bit.ly/the calm marketer. And just shoot me a message there, and I will send you a link to the bridge model cheat sheet that you can use and you can implement it right away. So with that said, hopefully you thought this was helpful, and I will speak to you on the next episode.